by Stephon Gilmore. And they will finally bring this run back to an end. But before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And
he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter, just a 3-point game, 2nd and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
You got nothing. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Fields. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
40's Mike. 40's the Mike. They can't hang with us.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields being chased out left. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. Past the 20.
Nigga, you're full on blitzing. Like, what are you talking about?
Henry Ruggs. 76 yards. And the Steelers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Looking deep for Adams. And now Watson throws another interception. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And he returns it into enemy territory.
It's me.
Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 85 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. And he's in. Touchdown.
Justin Fields, nigga.
Justin Fields, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point.
You think I'm gonna put conservative on Justin? You're stupid.
Gano now following the touchdown.
Take that shit off and run the time today.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
It's okay.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Off of play action, it's Watson. Looking deep for Adams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Oh, shit.
There he goes left side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So now the Steeler offense coming onto the field. They'll try to add 2 more. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the back flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you. Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Here's a diving catch right side. From the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. He hits Adams complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Watson. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout.
You delayed, brother?
But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Wow.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in from a yard out. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead.
Get the ball. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, watch the lane. Anthony Ford. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. You must be getting tired of seeing me. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. Flushed out right. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they can actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath walked into the end zone.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run on first down. Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Quit talking about it.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Tight down. There you go. Hey!
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Try to punch it in with Taylor, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no
I want to watch that.
avail.
Wait, can I watch
And
it or
the
not?
Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. William Jackson with a pick. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
I'm doing.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson. And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 41. And this one will be brought back to the 22. What a nightmarish game he's having now.
No, I'm not.
6
I'm about to
interceptions that he has thrown.
Okay, bitch.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Now we'll get whistles, and they signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
I got 2 seconds left. You want?
Capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. It's a run with motion.
Damn.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. And this is going to be stopped down. The Bengals recover.